You got to wonder who thought 13 inches would make a good ride cymbal size. I mean, if you go back far enough, you know, ride cymbals were smaller, hi-hats were smaller, 10-inch hi-hats, you know, 12, 13-inch ride cymbals. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But that was sort of in the, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever. I think this is probably from 1993. And, you know, obviously this is just from the camera mic now, but... that's not a good sound. It's not good. It's not a good ride cymbal sound anyway. You know, I've had this forever, as you can possibly see around here. If I can just get that, there you go. So you can see around the edge how this cymbal has mostly been used. I got this, you know, I must have had this at least 15 years. And I got it because it was an oddity, and you know, let's face it, as I said, at the end of the day, 13-inch ride cymbal, there's an oddity for you. And you know, I got it, and I pretty much got it because I thought it would make an interesting ride cymbal, hi-hat top, sorry, and it does actually. You know, I've never used it as a ride. I've never used it as a crash. In fact, let's see what it sounds like. I suppose it's more passable as a crash than it possibly would be as a ride, but I've always used this as a hi-hat top. I've generally paired it with an alpha sound, for obviously for the nerdier types. I used it with a first generation alpha sound edge bottom. And it always worked quite well actually, but more recently I got, I picked up an Orphan 2002 Sound Edge bottom, and I've been pairing it with that. And you know, despite the fact that this has got some, you know, it's a 13-inch cymbal, it's heavier than this 13-inch crash cymbal, but it's a thin anyway. You know, it's not inconsiderable in the sort of the weight department, but you know, when it's paired with this, it still seems rather you know, quite light and quite flimsy. But it's workable. I'm not convinced I like it so much with this bottom, and I still may prefer it with the alpha bottom, but I'm gonna, for the purpose of this video, I am going to pair it with the alpha, the 2002 Sound Edge bottom. So this is what 13-inch ride cymbal sounds like with a Sound Edge bottom.